You got to win the midterms, because if we don't win the midterms, it's just going to be, they'll find a reason to impeach me.
And the next time one of you apolitical ninjas, one of you, I don't believe in elections. There's no point in voting. You're wasting your time. I'm not political. The next time one of you guys, try to convince me there's no point in voting, I'm going to keep that video in my favorites. And I'm going to pull my phone out my pocket. Then everybody's biggest op, right? If my biggest op is telling me, hey, if this happens, I'm cooked, I'm going to do what my biggest op is saying. Right? And here's my thing. Who should I listen to more? The person who has something to lose, or you who wants to live in La La Land, right? And don't get it twisted. That's the thing. I like to come in here. I do give some nuance, but that's not because I'm chasing nuance. It's because I do understand how life works. Is there money in politics? Is there more to politics than voting? Are there things that have to happen after you vote? Let me throw this in here. Little Zoran propaganda, universal child care law, working with Kathy Hochul today announced that. Do you have to hold your politicians to the fire? Absolutely. But got them in 4K. The ops is telling you, so the far right ops is telling me, hey, we can get the extreme far right, but the righty populist boy is telling me, hey, if we lose elections, I'm cooked. And I'm supposed to wait for some anarchist and extreme far left folks. You might think you mean well. Tell me stay away from the polls. Okay, move that on. I got a little smoke from the Democrats, especially since the check didn't clear. That's a joke, guys. I'm joking. That's just a play on people saying I'm a Democratic shill. That's a joke. But smoke for the Democrats. If you were smart, you would take this clip now. This about the second time I done said something like this. You would take that clip it up, and run it from now to November. You would run it from now to November, but it's either y'all not smart and or y'all not going to run the clip. It's not like y'all ever have a problem lying to us anyway, but I guess when it comes to this, you would have a problem lying to us because you know you won't do it. You know you won't do it. You don't got the balls to run it again. You don't got the balls to try to get that thing done in the House and in the Senate. You don't got the balls to be able to look at people and say, hey, forget all this peacemaking shit. When we get back in power, Nuremberg 2.0. But what I do trust is that if people keep coming out, engage in primaries. What we saw in New York City, I do know Zoran, that's different. New York is a little more liberal. And I know a lot of far left people want even more left than that. But if we can show, right, that we're willing to listen to progressive candidates who are talking the talk, walking the walk, that spineless Democratic Party institution, or at least that subset, the Democratic Socialists who trying to get in, they trying to get more leverage in that party. If we can make our voices heard, we would not only get, corporate Democrats, winning, especially in a lot of these purple states and or, just general elections, we would get, especially from a local perspective, more people with a progressive mindset in America. Because at the end of the day, what is the girl's name? Allison? Is that her name, Allison? She's been doing this experiment asking conservative people, what does the country look like 15 years from now? After everything you wanted now, you get it. You deport all the migrants. She just went down a list. You know what I'm saying? And they all eventually, most of them, either don't have a plan, or the ones that do, of what they think the country should look like and what the government eventually do. It's just the stuff that a lot of these folks in Trump's administration and the rich conservatives argue is socialism. So if you could just, not that that's our job, but you think about it, if you actually just cleaned up the racism, if you cleaned up the bigotry, if these people didn't have folks in front of them arguing for for hatred and division, deep down inside, they would be down with shocker politicians making sure laws work for the well-being of their constituents. Notice I said the things that people call socialism. That's not socialism, dog. That's just regular government looking out for its citizens. All right, this went on long enough, but I'll catch one. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch one of you, I don't vote ninjas. When I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you,